Miles, bro, if I would have told you at the beginning of this tournament FAU was going to be in the Final Four, bro, I'm pretty sure you would have placed a bet. It's like, bro, I'm placing a bet. Like, what? How much they lose in the first round?
I mean, I can't even believe. I mean, I can't believe it at all. I was listening to an interview with Dustin May, the head coach of FAU, and he said even his own family and their brackets, the farthest that one of his family members going was the Sweet 16. So not even his own family imagined that they would make it this far. And I mean, it is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I am jealous as an FIU alum and FAU being our biggest rival. I am extremely jealous that,
Bro, they're in the Final
it's
Four.
happening to them.
Like, they beat Memphis, really good school.
Penny
FDU,
Hardaway. They beat Penny Hardaway. Like that's an accomplishment enough.
that's tough. They beat Tennessee. They beat Kansas State. Like, these are three great schools in terms of like basketball programs.
Don't forget about Fairleigh Dickinson.
Oh, well, I mean, they beat Purdue, and that kind of made me think a lot about Purdue. But they're in the Final Four. We got to give them credit. Like, as both of us, FIU alum, like, we're proud of our school. We love the Panther Nation, but, bro, and now all of a sudden, all these FAU alum are now showing their faces like, yeah, I went to FAU. I'm like, okay, where were you for like the past like 20 years?
Yeah, and like, we had the FGCU run where, it was Dunk City and that was an amazing team, but I mean this surpasses it because not only are they in the Final Four, but they have a legit shot of making the national championship
They
game.
do. They've been
They
playing
have a
some good
legit shot.
basketball.
And they're a good team. Like that FGCU team, it was cool because they beat Georgetown in the first round, and that was Otto Porter's Georgetown team. But I mean, that Kansas State game was amazing. Like that Kansas State FAU game was amazing. And
They kept
Kansas
it
State,
close almost the whole game.
the entire game was close. And like it's not even like FAU's like, how Virginia used to be back in the day where, they were happy to get to 50 points because they just wanted to play defense the entire time. Like everybody on the team is a baller. Like they have guys that get buckets, they play really well together. The defense isn't the best, but they're matching everybody with
Yeah.
scoring.
Yeah. I mean, they're on a great run. So now they're going
It's
to play San
almost like
Diego.
this is out of a movie. Like we always
Yeah.
talk about Cinderella stories, who could be the Cinderella going into the March Madness tournament, but this is like almost out of a movie. Like FAU made it to the Final
FAU.
Four.
The closest one we had was I forgot which one was it, Chicago Loyola. They made it to
Yeah,
like the Final Four.
yeah.
They were very close. Very close. So FAU has that. Now they're gonna play San Diego State. So man, I gotta give a lot of credit to FAU. I did not have you going past like the first round. I was like, Memphis is gonna beat them. Like, bro,
That's what I'm saying. I thought Memphis was good. I mean, it was a really close game, that one too. And you had the Penny Hardaway throwing the water bottle at the
yeah.
end because, I mean, that's about as close as a game winner as you can have. I mean, I know Memphis was able to get the ball a little bit to half court and get a shot off, but they essentially won on a buzzer beater there. And they've handled business everywhere else. I mean,
Yep.
Tennessee, I know they were
Tennessee
without
is
their
no joke. Tennessee is a good team.
and they handled them, like handled them pretty easily. That Kansas State game was a classic, so I'm rooting for them. I mean, my dream scenario is FAU national championship game, like because that's actually like, all right, this doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what
No
to
one
say. I
expected
can't wait to
this.
watch this game.
I
And
mean, we're excited. We're rooting for them against San Diego State. Owl Nation, like, go take care of business. Where I'm rooting for you just for the simple fact that I could say in my lifetime I saw FAU make it to the national championship game. San Diego State, I feel like they could get back there because they have a good basketball program.
and they're they're the only team in the city. The FAU, they got not a lot of high recruits are coming from Boca Raton. So at San Diego, okay, I can see guys staying home and playing for San Diego State. It makes sense, but for FAU to make it, and I was thinking about this before we started recording. If FAU would have played UM 3 weeks ago on just a random Saturday, I don't think there's any chance me and you turn that game on for even a second. Because like
Yeah.
for what? And
We
we're two outcomes away from that being the national championship.
yeah, to be honest, like we probably just would have texted each other. It's like, yeah, I saw the score. It's like, yeah, I'll probably check out the highlights later. Like that's
Like,
probably
yo, can
it.
you believe FAU upset UM? Even with
If it
this
was
FAU
that way, I would have been like, bro, I mean, we're FIU students. We root for Miami because I mean we grew up with that team, but That would have
And
been
even
like,
with FAU only having lost 3 games, I would still have been like, I can't believe FAU
yeah,
upset UM. Like, what is UM doing? I would have been so hot about it. But that's just they're a really good basketball team, and it's been incredible to watch them. It's been a great story, and this is exactly what we want from March Madness. I've seen people complain like, oh, we like the Cinderellas early, but I want them eliminated. I want the big schools in the Final Four. No, I love this FAU match. Well, I guess because it is local, maybe I am a little bit more tuned
biased.
into it, but I think that's an incredible matchup, and the fact that it's FAU, San Diego State, and UM all making their first appearance in the Final Four ever in school history, like
It's tough.
that's I don't even if that was in a movie, I'd be like, all right, this is too far fetched. Like, there's no way that you're gonna have 3 of the 4 participants in the Final Four making the
Making their
Final Four
first
for the first
appearance.
time
Yeah.
ever.
Man, can't wait for it. We're rooting for you guys. Best of luck.